In comparison to its older brother, the Tundra, the Toyota Tacoma has been a long-standing nameplate in the segment and the undisputed leader in terms of sales. The first facelift for this generation will be available for the 2012 model year, and it has been accompanied by a small increase in complaints. The 2012 Toyota Tacoma would compete against vehicles like its longtime rivals, the Ford Ranger, the Chevrolet Colorado, and the Dodge Dakota, with a base asking price of $19,655. According to the Car Complaints website, there are 458 complaints related to the 2012 model year. Let's take a closer look at all of these issues. It's the Car Problems YouTube channel. Subscribe and let's get started. Engine problems. The secondary air injection valve has frequently been a source of issues for the 2012 Toyota Tacoma with the mileage. The main symptoms of a stuck air injection valve include loss of acceleration, sporadic stalls while idling, and a no-start situation with an engine malfunction light. The codes for this failure are P2442 and P2440, and replacing the secondary air injection system is primarily required. A replacement would cost between $1,200 and $1,500. Drivetrain problems. Although the 2012 Toyota Tacoma's transmission is generally dependable, some truck batches have reportedly been found to exhibit excessive driveline vibration, especially in lower gears. Although the U-joint on the drive shaft was initially suspected to be the problem, this possibility was ruled out when its replacement had no effect. Numerous dealers have dismissed the case as the characteristics of the vehicle, and Toyota has not offered any support on the subject. Steering problems. On the 2012 Toyota Tacoma, be on the lookout for steering intermediate shaft failure. The problem could manifest as excessive steering play, increased steering effort, steering rattles, or even a stuck steering wheel. This issue is caused by the U-joint at one end of the shaft failing due to excessive corrosion. The average cost of a replacement is between $250 and $300, and the entire process takes less than an hour. Suspension issues. On the 2012 Toyota Tacoma, failure of the rear leaf spring has been a fairly frequent occurrence. This failure may occur in any OEM leaf spring made between 2005 and 2011 without prior notice or other warning signs. In the worst-case scenario, the broken component might cause the fuel tank to be punctured, which raises the possibility of a fire. Recent information confirms that Toyota has issued a recall to check and possibly replace the harmed suspension parts. Service brake issues. The 2012 Toyota Tacoma's service brakes could have a number of issues even though they are not inherently flawed. Excessive squealing, warping of the front disc, excessive pedal vibration, and loss of ABS and ESC functionality. Although the earlier problems were resolved on a customer-by-customer basis, it has been discovered that problems with the stability module are a widespread problem because of electrical component defects. This was later fixed as part of a recall that also included a stability control program software update. Recalls. The 2012 Toyota Tacoma model year is currently the subject of 7 active recalls. The hood scoop add-on might come off. ESC and ABS could be disabled by the brake actuator assembly. Inaccurate tire placard information. Extra lug nuts for the wheel. Accurate load carrying capacity labels. Calibration of the occupancy sensing system. Issues with the loading and tire placards are noticed issues. Should you buy? The Toyota Tacoma is a popular blind pick in this segment because it may be the only updated and current midsize pickup truck on the market right now. The 2012 Toyota Tacoma is a recommended buy in this segment and ranks fairly highly in our ranking for this year for that reason alone. We are well aware that problems exist, such as a stuck air injection system valve and leaf spring failure, but they do not shorten the truck's overall useful life and, if addressed in a timely manner, restore the truck to full functionality. Even though this year's recall and user complaint numbers are a little higher than usual, the Toyota Tacoma is still the clear winner in this situation. The truck has a few typical problems, but nothing that cannot be fixed.